of this group and have over 30 artists who are highly involved and dedicated. We began during our first year of in-person instruction after COVID, and since then we've grown stronger, and we will continue to do so in the next year and thereafter. I express my gratitude when I say that this is a student-led group. They take the lead, and Ms. Lim and I are just here to support. We are grateful for that, and it's reflective of our students' initiative. Now a thank you to our officers. Thank you, Bree, for keeping us documented and organized through our AACPS service portal. It's not an easy or super fun job, but much needed, and we appreciate you. Thank you, Jacob, for your diligence in tracking attendance, updating our calendar, and always leaving your mark of a cat drawing wherever you go, and throwing in an occasional dad joke. Thank you, Rye, for being our social media manager, helping out with Instagram, and Vivian for being our vice president. And Lanie, our president. Are you sure you have to leave? Thanks for setting a great example of your peers, and setting a great example to your peers and Ms. Lim and myself for what an NAHS president should be. Every one of our members has shown maturity, dedication, and true artistic spirit. Those of you about to receive your induction certificates should be very proud of yourselves. The growth that you've shown this year, and no doubt will continue to show, is nothing short of admirable. To all of you over our summer break, all of you, even if you're going into college and leaving us, I encourage you to continue to create, stay curious, and experiment with your art. I cannot wait to see what the 2023/2024 school year brings. Before we officially induct our members, though, you get to hear from our current president and secretary, Lanie and Jacob. Come on up.
Thank you, Ms. Camp. Hi, to those of you that were here last year, welcome back. And for those of you here today who are the parents of the ones being inducted, welcome. I'm Lanie Alciello. I've had the privilege of being the president of the National Art Honor Society over these past 2 years.
Howdy, I'm Jacob Skidmore. It has been my great pleasure to be the secretary of the National Art Honor Society, also for the past 2 years.
Soon, some of the younger members present here will go on to fill our roles, as well as the roles of our other officers.
We've all worked together to support not only each other as leaders, but the whole of the National Art Honor Society, even despite having chaotic and busy senior schedules.
As the first generation of these honor societies will turn over to the next, NAHS will be saying goodbye to our seniors and our officers, some of which will go on to become artists themselves, some of whom that will discover art as a hobby, but not their ultimate path, and some of whom will just simply discover sleeping for the first time since school began, such as myself. Whatever it may be, I can undoubtedly say that to my fellow seniors, you were the most talented group of seniors Crofton High has ever seen, the most creative, the most innovative thinkers, and what I truly believe to be the group most destined for greatness out of all the NAHS seniors thus far. And that opinion was in no way influenced by the fact that Crofton High has seen no other seniors. Okay, it was. But you all have paved a road for the next group of artists to create, deviate, and discover, just as we did when we built the foundations for Crofton High School's very first NAHS.
Part of my role as your honorable secretary is to take attendance for the club, meaning during every single meeting I have taken care to notice what each member is doing. In our art room, I've seen some of the most passionate and hardworking people I've ever met. I know that, even once we are gone and graduated, there will still be a passionate group of youngsters to keep the spirit of creativity alive and well. We also have a cardboard cutout of Bob Ross to give sage advice for all those happy little accidents that can happen. And technically, Lanie lost her in the election.
I did lose to Bob Ross in the election. As the first soon becomes the second, I ask the next group discovers what role art will play in their future. Because regardless of what it is now, there's always room to create anew. Just as no art piece is the same, neither will your journey be with this club. There's always room to create. Thank you to our art sponsors, Ms. Camp and Ms. Lim, for supporting us in our journey. And as I stand here now, sending us seniors off, for where we'll take what you taught us to our future art aspirations down the road. I'll now hand the mic off for the induction certificates to Ms. Lim and Ms. Camp.